is sitting there in Crimea, in the Crimea. And the Swedes are just rampaging all over Russia right now. I mean, they've taken Moscow, actually faster than me, oddly enough. And they didn't take Denmark, and they took Norway. They didn't take anything else, which is kind of weird. And they haven't even taken this place yet, Karelia. It's kind of weird. And, yeah, the Prussians have been rampaging all over the place, too. They took West Prussia, as they usually do, and Saxony, as they usually do. But then they took Bavaria. I thought this was a really weird move. Why they'd suddenly go after Austria as they're going after Poland, which is kind of odd. But still, it sort of makes sense, considering how powerful they seem to be. And they've taken these territories throughout the past couple of turns. Oh yeah, and by the way, since I'm a republic, virtually everyone in the entire world hates me. So as you can see, these are all the nations that do not like me. Yeah, even the Indians hate me, and I'm Muslim. Even the Mughals don't even like me, because I have a different government type. Oh, and by the way, the only nation on the face of the earth that isn't indifferent, hostile, or unfriendly is, damn, even... Oh, that's right, Venice is a republic, but it still hates me because I'm at war with them. Genoa is one that's very friendly. And the Dutch like me. Yay! But the Dutch are 1,000 miles away, practically. They're all the way up here, and they look like they're about to be crushed by the French or the Spanish. The Spanish usually get really powerful at this point in time. Like, I think now the Spanish are going to try to invade Morocco, which, oddly enough, the Moroccans have been trying to kill off the Barbary states, and they almost have done it. You know, all they need to do is take Tunis and Tripoli. But look at how many goddamn units that they left to defend their capital at Morocco. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, the Spanish are building up this huge goddamn army here. It's not even that big, but it's still pretty goddamn huge compared to the camel nomad guard guarding Morocco along with all the other mob units that they'll get. But as you know, from seeing what I get whenever I get mob units, they're not going to have a very good army defending that place. I mean, the Moroccans are screwed for their stupidity in what they did. I mean, of course they have a second chance, but the Spanish are so ridiculously powerful. I mean, look at all the goddamn countries that they control right now. They have Spain. They have Gibraltar. Well, provinces, I mean. They have Spain. They have Gibraltar. They have Sardinia. They have Napoli. They have Lombardy. They have fucking Flanders, for God's sakes. They own the Belgians. They have virtually all of South America and Central America. I mean, they literally own so goddamn many places. Look, they've even taken New Mexico, for Christ's sakes. And, my God, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 provinces in America. That's just ridiculous. And in Europe, they've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces in Europe. 6! They got more than Prussia, for God's sakes. They're like the most powerful nation in all of... Well, at least the most expansive nation in all of Europe, besides me. But I own so many goddamn shitty provinces that give you, like, hardly any wealth at all, that, you know, it doesn't even compare. I mean, I may have 18, but these are, like, some of the worst provinces in wealth. Whereas they've got some of the best provinces, from what I can see. No, this one isn't very good, but, you know, Spain. You know, I can't even look at Spain, that's how poor I am. Well, Gibraltar's pretty small. You know, that accounts for why it's... But anyway, you get the idea. I mean, all the other nations in Europe are really rich compared to me. But I am getting more wealth. I mean, with taking Austria, that adds about 1,000 income to my income. Taking Hungary, poor province, gives only 200, but still pretty good, though. I mean, taking Austria, that really ups my treasury limit. And I should really take Venice, because my God, look at that. It's worth literally more than Vienna. That is just unbelievable. Yeah, after I consolidate my forces in Vienna and Hungary, I'm going to make sure that I take Venice, because Venice is fucking annoying me to the nth degree. They have put a huge-ass fleet in this place which is in no way Am I going to destroy them with fucking brigs? Unless I build about 20 of them, but that would decrease my income by so much it wouldn't even matter. And the Austrians, of course, have their dreadnought navy over here, made up of brigs and whatever the hell they managed to scrap together before I destroyed their chance of building anything else by taking Vienna. And the Prussians seem to be closing in on them, even though this is a pretty small force. I can see the Austrians in the future are not going to be doing so well. So, yeah. And for the research, I'm researching utilitarianism and carbines. Carbines simply because, well, they're fucking carbines. I mean, what else could you possibly want if you're the Ottomans? I mean, the Ottomans have horrendous infantry right now, but their mounted cavalry, the Delhi horsemen, are fantastic. They're probably one of the best units in the entire game, and they literally come at the very beginning of the game. I mean, what else could you possibly want? I mean, these guys are so strong, you could literally send about 10 of them, and they could kill off anything in their path. Anything. I mean, you could use them against infantry, you could use them against cannons, you could use them against lancers. I mean, they're like the most powerful unit in the entire game. At least the most versatile, from what I can see. And, that's why I haven't been upgrading Bayonet, because those god-awful Israeli troops, spelled with a Y for some strange reason, they are ridiculously bad. They are like horrible militia. Well, they're a step up above militia, and 3 billion steps down from regular Austrian line infantry, which are the worst line infantry in all of Europe. Well, besides the Russian infantry, of course. At least looking at the morale and the melee damage and whatnot, they are the worst. I can't even find any regular infantry divisions that the Russians have made down here. Oh, there's one. 7. And it's actually pretty good. The Russians actually have some pretty good line infantry to start with, at least considering the stats. Alright, well, there's nothing really much that I can do. I mean, I could try to get some trade deals, but pretty much everyone hates me. I mean, I literally try to get a trade deal with Prussia, and here's what I get. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They just hate my guts because I have a different I have a different government type, so they hate my guts. I have no clue why that would even be. I mean, I can see why they wouldn't trust someone who just, you know, the people of the executed king of the Ottoman Empire. I can see why they wouldn't trust me, considering they have a monarchy. But, well, you know, it's kind of that way when you declare yourself a republic. It sort of makes it unstable whenever you try to interact with anything that isn't a republic. And what's so funny about this is that I try to ally with the United Provinces, and look at that. They're allied with the fucking Austrians, one of my worst enemies. And they're at war with... Wait a minute, they're at war with Spain? Whoa. And they're at war with France and Prussia and Poland. My god, look at where they are. Look at where the Dutch are. They're like right in the middle of all those places. Look at that. Look at that. They're at war with Spain and France. They're over here. And Prussia and Poland. I mean, they're like right in the middle of all their enemies right there. Man, they've got to have quite a good army in order to resist all of that pressure, especially being a one-county province. One province country, that is. Alright, well. Oh, and in the prestige level, I'm actually doing pretty good. I've got pretty high military prestige. That's fake. I'm going to show you why. They did not conquer these provinces. The British do not conquer these provinces in order to get them. The AI just gets them for some strange reason. You have to do a mission in order to get those provinces. And so that's fake. The British are like one of the lowest countries in the game right now. They've done nothing. The Prussians, yeah, I give them credit. They're doing pretty good. Not as good as me, because simply I've taken more provinces and, you know, waged war against more countries than they have. But you know, it's going pretty good. They've got higher economics, pretty much everyone else does, because I'm spending pretty much all that I've got, and I'm not really researching anything in the economics tree. But look at my intellectual enlightenment stuff. It's pretty goddamn high, considering the Austrians have pretty high enlightenment too. But that's pretty much how much I devote to the the philosophy chart, which is pretty important. You know, it can help to improve your nation as a whole. Alright. Since I don't really see anything else that I can actually improve, and every situation looks like it's just about to fall apart, but, you know, just barely doesn't, I'm going to advance to the next turn. Oh, and I also have this little fleet that's going off to hopefully secure a trade route on the Ivory Coast. Hopefully, I can get some extra gold from that. Oh god, Prussians are... oh shit. Yeah, the Austrians have got a lot of men in that place from what I can see. And they weren't using mob units either. Or were they? I can't remember if Prussia actually attacked the Austrians there, but either way, they do seem to be pretty powerful in that one unit province of theirs. One province country of theirs. I am sort of worried though, because if the Austrians actually manage to get the rebels to revolt in Austria and Hungary at the same time, I'm gonna be very hard pressed to defend those places, because I won't get any mob units, and I'll have to, you know, really make sure that I defend against the right places at the right time. I mean, if I've got one turn, I can just barely scrape by with one, you know, with only one revolt, because I'll put all my guys in Hungary and turn off the taxes, and that will make it so that I'll only be fighting the Austrian rebels, because there's absolutely no way I can keep the Austrians from revolting at this point. I mean, unless I had a 20-unit army and I reduced taxes to nothing, and, you know, made my official religion Catholic and changed the government type to, well, I don't know. Yep, here we go. Alright, let's try it. Even though it's practically a losing battle. God, that's like my favorite quote. All that is essential for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. I love that quote. I've lived by it all my life, essentially. I mean, obviously, when I'm playing Empire Total War, you know, I'm not really caring about whether or not I take over a country or not, you know, but it's more about war for me, this game, you know, more than anything. I mean, there really is no... well, what I mean is that for this game, if you conquer the whole world, that's the best you can do, and you can scrape by with getting a republic and whatnot, but it's sort of a fig leaf idea, you know, more than anything. So, let's conquer the world. I mean, if I really wanted to play a game that challenged my morality, I'd play something like Knights of the Old Republic, but, well, anyway. Let's get on to the game. Or Fable 3. Nah, not Fable 3. Makes Knights of the Old Republic look like an even better game than it is. Alright, yeah, this is like one of the hardest places to defend I've ever seen. I mean, man, there is just no way for me to defend this place without getting slaughtered. Okay, I'm gonna try it, but it's not gonna be pretty. Alright, I'm gonna put my cannons on the hill here. And that's pretty good. They seem to have a pretty good vantage point here. Yowling cat. If you can hear that, I agree, it's very disturbing, but my cat does that a lot. Well, anyway. It's actually one of my cats. Okay. And also I would like to point out that the Israelis cannot build defensive structures. See? This is to prove that they can't. Because normally, any unit that can build defensive structures would, but the Israelis don't, making them even more useless than before. Worst unit in game. No question about it. Alright. Let's attempt to damage them slightly. Look at them. Look at those fuckers marching in a goddamn column. They think they're so goddamn professional because they've got more men. Fuckers. That's kind of funny, actually, because it seems like they'd be easier to shoot. Well, I'll give you a little hint. They're not. It does almost no damage to them to shoot them anyway. From what I can see, the game is rigged in the AI's favor, no matter what. Even if you do have better strategy, and you've got more men, and more firepower, and you got the best units, and you've got it on easy on both settings. The game seems perpetually balanced towards the AI, even though the AI is probably the worst AI I've ever seen for any type of strategy game. Even the Stronghold Crusader AI is better than this one. I mean, they try to find, you know, places where you've not built up your wall, and they go after those places, but it's like, my god, in this one, you know, they literally march to their deaths, and that's it. They shoot, yeah, they charge sometimes, but my god, if they try to fucking kill their own men, that is just ridiculous. See what I mean? I mean, even from my vantage point, I can only kill like about 2 guys out of this fucking column. I mean, it's like the best thing to shoot at with a goddamn cannon, because, you know, the damn thing's just gonna go straight through that line, you know? I mean, if they marched up like this, I'd only get like about 2 guys every single shot if the shot actually hit, and the line's even harder to hit anyway. So, you know, marching up in columns, that's stupid. Extremely stupid. I mean, it decreases your firepower, it makes it so that you're even easier to kill when cannons shoot at your troops, and not to mention, look at the fucking line. You couldn't even defend against a cavalry charge. The damn thing is literally so fucking tight packed that if you came in from the sides, the bastards would have no chance at even defending against that. I mean, this, at least you got some movement, you know? I mean, if the cavalry charge in like this, they'll go after this part, but this part can come in and assist the other part, you know? But this, you know, when you charge in the flank, you're hitting every single man, practically. I mean, it's just a death strategy to march in a column. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That was beautiful. It was just fucking amazing. Look at that. Just killed all those guys in that entire diagonal line. And, of course, my greatest asset, the canister shot, is also more effective against columns. So I have no... Oh my god, look at that. That's just asking to be shot. I mean, look at that. Look at that fucking column. Is that ridiculous? I mean, come on. Fucking column. Look at that. Look at that. That's not even a column. That's a goddamn... Well, actually, that is a column, but more in the traditional sense. It almost looked like a howitzer shot there. Oh shit. I put them too close. No. Fuck. Maybe I need to move them up. Or something. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Let me try to move them up. Even though this is kind of bad at this very edge of their assault, I'm probably going to lose all my troops anyway, but... Try to move them over the hill, I guess. Or... No, what am I doing? I gotta limber these guys, I can't unlimber these guys, I can't wait any longer. I mean, they're almost in canister range. Alright, let's do this. Hopefully this will work. It didn't work before. Hopefully it will now. Come on, guys, don't shoot into the hill. Do not shoot into the hill. If you shoot into the hill, it's all over. Oh, beautiful! That was wonderful, guys. That's like the best shot I've ever seen you made. Right down the middle. Oh! It was wonderful. Like the best shot I've ever seen. Literally, the best shot ever made by any of these guys. Look at all those guys. I absolutely slaughtered those 2 lines. It's just ridiculous. Oh shit, they're mad now. They're coming after my lines completely now. Oh fuck. Yeah, I gotta counter these damn charges. Oh, look at that. Look at that. These guys are coming really close. And they're wavering too, which is good. Oh, yes. Yes, killed them. I don't know why I'm not hearing the cannon fire. That's kind of weird. Ah, son of a bitches. Well, at least I got that last shot off. It sort of went into the other lines. Oh god. This looks like total madness. Alright. Oh wait, those guys are going away. No, shoot, I gotta charge those guys over there. Yep, there go my horses. I got no chance of deploying them anywhere else. Well, considering that I'm... well... Hey, this is looking pretty good. Look at that. Their entire left flank is collapsed. Now I can move my guys back onto the cannons. Hey! This is actually looking hopeful! Very different from the other time I played this battle. Do not use round shot. If you use round shot, you're gonna lose the battle for us, you stupids. Why are they even going a round shot at first? What kind of battle are they trying to... Whoa! These guys routed that when they're practically losing? Yeah, they're literally... Well, I guess playing it on normal, you know, it is actually making it fair. Well, that's pretty nice. Whoa! Whoa! They're already wavering from just that one volley. Come on. Yes! They broke! Oh my god, I think I'm gonna win this, actually. Holy shit, I think I am gonna win this son of a bitch. Yeah, let's target that one now. Fuck, these guys are wavering! If these guys waver, I've won. If these guys rout, I've won. I've already won the fucking game. Because if I can win an unfair battle like this easily, just by holding my ground and using the goddamn canister shot to the nth degree, then I'll have no trouble at all. Oh shit. No. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah! You bastards better run when I fucking shoot canister shot right into you. Sons of bitches. Thinking they're so damn superior with their fucking numbers. Haha! I got your general! You're dead now! Holy shit, you're gonna fucking rout like goddamn chickens now, you sons of bitches. Oh yeah. Those guys are wavering now that they see their general unit fucking routing. Oh yeah. You sons of bitches. Look at those fuckers. Totally uninvolved in this conflict, and they're just shooting at my guys when they're fine in melee. What cowards, you know? What fucking cowards. Alright, in return for that, you get round shot. Jan Wakina. Whatever that's supposed to mean. He is dead now, which is good. Oh fuck, those bastards are back? Shit. Alright, I better move these guys back then. In a more defensive position. Guys, run! Run back to your defensive position before the damn bastards show up again! This one's not gonna come back. This one might. That one isn't. Good. I think most of these units aren't gonna come back. That one isn't either. It's funny when the flag goes away on the units, you know, you don't... No, don't shoot! Don't sh... Oh, they shot in the... Those guys just... What? Why are you shooting into the hill? You fucking dumbasses. I told you to haul, and they start shooting into the hill. They do something even more worthless. I mean, maybe in a million to one shot, they might actually kill a guy with canister shot from that long of a range, but they're actually out of range, so it's pretty much impossible anyway. But, oh well. Hey, it was a good try anyway. At least they tried to shoot. Even though they shot into the fucking hill. It did nothing whatsoever. Alright. Yeah, get your measly shots off on the side. Can't target towards the center because my guys are already charging. Oh shit, the damn militia are coming up again. Come on, guys, rout that damn unit already. They should already be routing after the fucking canister shot. I mean, they've already routed before. Why wouldn't they rout again? There we go. Alright. Get up there. Yeah, these bastards are sort of messing around here. They're trying to confuse me into shooting over this unit, I think, but I'm going to shoot over this one because they're really bunched up together for some strange reason. They must be trying to volley, but look at them. What the hell are they doing? Are they trying to lead off my men? There we go. Yeah, kill off that part of the unit. Good. There we go. Oh yeah, that did it. When they saw all those guys falling from the side, man, they were fucking done. They were just done. No other way to describe it. Got that huge bunch of guys over there. That really ruined their morale. Okay, these guys are coming up. I think they're the last real force I'm actually going to be fighting. I've definitely got this one, unless I do something incredibly stupid. I like personally aiming with the canister shot myself, because the AI just shoots into the side of the trooper into the hill. I think that's like a balancing thing, so the AI doesn't get massive amount of kills if you try to charge something that's going to use canister shot. But I don't know. Hey, what do you know? I won the battle. Hooray! And not at too many losses either. I mean, quite a few, but you know, considering how many men there were on the other side, it looked pretty hopeless, but I actually managed to pull out a victory, and a heroic one, too. I think if I won anyway, it probably would have been a heroic victory anyway, considering the amount of troops that I didn't have. Wow. Killed 900 men, lost 100. That's pretty amazing. Yay, I got another scholar. That's awesome. Oh, they're on strike. That's wonderful. I can just garrison them in Hungary. Anyway. Yeah, Hungary is actually the one to revolt first. That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I actually took over Hungary